morning America, good afternoon from Germany. Market is already open and we will have JOLTs job openings today. So let's hop into the market and see what is happening right now. Market is selling off a little bit, but we are still above the prices of yesterday. So yesterday we had this sell-off here, we live streamed this here together, and right after the live stream we had this sell-off. So our line here was holding, and yeah, there was the sell-off, and then you see this was a sideways trading phase. Then we had rejection here to the upside again, the retest of the previous highs, and yeah, we tried to go above during the Asian session but couldn't go. And then here at about 11 a.m. my time, we see that there was a breakout right through the previous open gap here, and made new highs pre-market at 13,349 points. From there we are dropping right now, so probably retest this old support level, which is now a resistance level, and then see if we see a rejection again and make new lows here, lower than the pre-market lows, because these are holding right now. As we can see, these were pre-market lows and they are holding right now, so smaller rejection here to the upside. Let's see if we can see a reversal right here. I will wait, maybe we'll see a little bit higher prices. I want to short here right at the volume weighted average price if we can see higher levels, and if not, then I will just watch what will happen today here. So let's see the commodity markets. Let's begin with crude oil. Crude oil is rising further, as you can see here. So let's see this on a lower time frame. So we are up 1.1% today after we had this big open gap here. So it's still open. And yeah, we are trying to go higher than the highs of yesterday. As we discussed yesterday, there's still some room up to the previous highs at $83. So probably we will close above the previous highs here, and then we will close here the rest until we see the previous highs at $83. But someday this open gap will be closed for sure. We just don't know if it's this week or next month or whenever. But yeah, it's a big gap here, so probably it will be closed one day. Natural gas, where's my chart? Here. Natural gas, interesting again today. Still struggling here at the $2.10 level. So on a daily time frame we see this nice doji candle from yesterday. So normally this is a good sign for a reversal to the upside here, because we were dropping, making a nice doji, and this should act as a sign of a reversal to the upside. Yeah, let's see if we can finally hold these $2.10 levels, or the lows of yesterday, 2.015. But I want to see a reversal back above the 225 to be sure that this is a real reversal here. Maybe we will need some more days in the sideways trading phase here. This is the 5th consecutive day sideways trading here. So let's just be patient and wait for this reversal to happen here. Don't trade it too early, because we can still break below here. Euro US dollar, still sideways trading here. Let's see this on a lower time frame. So we tried to go higher. We talked about the next target at the 110 area. This was the previous high point at 110.33. So this would be the possible next target here in this zone, right at the 110, and right above here, this is our target zone. As soon as we can settle above and close the day above, then this is the next target, $1.10 and above, previous high points. This will probably be our target. As long as the markets are bullish, then we will see higher levels for the euro here. Gold, yeah, let's see gold, Richard. So gold is at $2,010 for the June future, and we also discussed this here. It's a nice candle here. So see this on a lower time frame. Yeah, there's a breakout here above the pre-market highs, and we are making new highs compared to the previous days. So you now see this is still uptrending here. This is a nice uptrend. We had a nice candle here yesterday. So from the lows, rejected and made a closed higher. So this is a good sign, and we will probably see soon higher levels than we have seen here in the previous days. $2033 was the previous high point, so probably we will retest this one and on a second or third attempt maybe go above. Even if the interest rate expectations are pretty high, so if we go to the interest rate expectations first, then we see this shift here from the 0% move to 25 basis points, 59% expectation for 25 basis points and 41% for no change. And the probabilities for the next meetings sitting here at the high point in May and June at 5.25%, then dropping until the end of the year back to 4.5% with a 36% probability here. So higher interest rates mean more opportunity cost for holding gold, but yeah, gold traders don't care and are trading gold prices higher. We are waiting today for JOLTs job openings in about 8 minutes. The forecast is 10.4 million. Previous number was 10.8 million. So we will probably see a small cool down, but it's not a real cool down. It's just a little bit less job openings here. But yeah, it's still a high number. So if we really want to see a cool down, we have to go below 10 million. But yeah, let's see if we can go lower than 10. Probably not. If yes, then the market will rally because the market is waiting for lower numbers to have less fear of inflation. But you can see the previous numbers were always higher than the expectation. So I would wonder if we would be lower this time when the forecast is lower than the previous number and the last time. So I believe that we will see a maybe a little bit higher number than expected, and this could make the market drop again. Yeah, let's see. We will know in about 7 minutes. So then we will have a speech of FOMC member Rosengren, and tomorrow we will see ADP non-farm employment change. This will be an early indicator for the Friday number of non-farm payrolls. Unfortunately, there's a holiday, even a stock market holiday, so the stock market will be closed, but the futures can be traded. So I will just bring this info up for you, then we can see it here in the calendar of my future trading platform. We see that the market is open until 8:15. Oh, I will bring the info up for you here. So here we see Friday it is open my time midnight until 3:15 p.m. It is 8:15 a.m. Eastern time. But yeah, it is possible to trade on this day, but it will close early and won't be open during the regular trading hours. So we are able to see, or I am able to see, the effect of non-farm payrolls, because non-farm payrolls is published here at 2:30 p.m. my time, and the futures are trading until 3:15 p.m. So I will see, or we will see, the effect here on Friday. But because I'm on holiday on Thursday and Friday, I will not live stream this event here, but we will discuss it the next week when we live stream again. Okay, but tomorrow here ADP non-farm employment change will of course be important, and I will try to live stream this event for you 8:15 a.m. Eastern time before the market opens here. Okay, this is for the news. Then let's see some stocks here. Let's begin with Tesla again. Tesla was dropping yesterday. Really interesting, because the market went up, but Tesla went down. So Tesla closed with a minus 6.2% yesterday and made even lower lows here, minus 7.5% yesterday compared to the Friday closings. So pretty weak right now, even if the numbers were good from the delivery side in Europe. But yeah, it's a weak stock right now. So let's see what will happen today. If the market will drop further, probably we will see a retest here of the $187 soon. Then Nvidia, also a stock on my watch list, you all know. So I'm still waiting for the stock to go back into the $283, $84 area. to enter a short trade. It's still strong, as you can see, together with the market pushing up. This is a weekly time frame. Let's see it on a daily. So the same here. We are we pushed right into the resistance zone yesterday and are trading a little bit lower, 1.3% lower today, but that has nothing to say because Nvidia is still a strong stock. So I will be patient and wait for this $283-84 to come, and then I will prepare my short trade here. Like always, no investment advice. Always do your own due diligence. It's just what I will do, but never trade after me. Let's see some other futures, commodities. So wheat is just sideways trading today, still waiting for the breakout to the upside. We tried several times in the previous trading days, but couldn't manage to go above this 712 cents level here. So I will wait patiently because we will probably hear some news from Russia soon, and then see if the prices rise here back above 712 cents for the May future here. I'm still in my risk reversal, 700 strike, long call, and a 585 short put, which are big green right now. Wix is pretty low, still settling below the 20. We had several red candles in the previous trading days, and even yesterday when the candle tried to go back to the 20 area, we closed at 18.55. So it's a pretty low level. Even if we were lower in previous month, when we go back here in 2021, we had lows here of 14. But if you go back before COVID, then you see that the lows back in 2017 were even lower at 9. So normal level of wicks before COVID was about 13 or 14, as you can see here. 13 or 14 was a normal level, but now the new normal is rather 18 or 19. So this is normal level for the previous 3 years here, because everything above 30 is really high. But we were a long time at the 24, 25 level here for wicks, so 18 is pretty low right now. But that doesn't mean that the fear cannot come back pretty quick, so always keep an eye on wicks here. I have still an open position in FCNCA, so this is a First Citizen Bank, and it was dropping yesterday, it's dropping today. Implied volatility is holding here, not going back right now, but my positions are in the green, 70% right now, so I will just have to wait for 1 or 2 more days for the theta decay, and then probably I will see the buyback here for my options position at 80% profit. As long as this stock is not moving above 1000 or the implied volatility going crazy again. Yes, then soybean meal, I have no position right now. I left my long futures right here and it's dropping now again. So yeah, we discussed this. You could have turned a position right here at the previous resistance. The previous low points are now a resistance area. I didn't trade it, but it would have been a nice trade until yet. So yeah, probably the commercials are right and it's a short right here. But like we have seen, it can always be that in 4 or 5 trading days we see big rallies here, like we have seen here with a 7% rally in the previous 5 or 6 trading days. Now to the news, back to Nasdaq. Let's see this on a 1 minute time frame. So we went back here right to VWAP. So I will try to short one more contract here and then see the news. The news are out now, so let's see. And the numbers are scroll. 10.4 was the forecast. Nothing showing yet, so we will probably have to wait. But market is reacting positive, so probably we were a little bit lower than the forecast maybe. Let's see. Still waiting. Factory orders were lower than expected, so this is the first sign that there is a slowdown in economy and less fear of inflation, so less risk for higher interest rates. Yeah, we will probably see soon the shift back here to zero change. Still sitting at 58%, but probably shift soon here back to no change. And here we see we are below 10. Wow, this is a really good number for the market, 9.93 million. Not bad, this one. So here are the first signs now for a slowdown of economy and less JOLTs job openings here, showing this. So the market is partying right now, but what does this mean behind this fear of higher inflation and higher interest rates? So this means that we will probably see in the next 1 or 2 quarters a recession if this number is worsening in the next month. So if we will see less JOLTs job opening and a higher rate here for this week, a higher unemployment rate, and Friday we will see the unemployment rate together with the non-farm payrolls. So if the unemployment rate is rising fast, up to 4%, 4.5% or whatever, then this is not a good sign for the economy anymore. Of course, the Federal Reserve wants to see a little bit more unemployment rate because they have less pressure on the inflation rate, but they don't want to have high unemployment rates. So this would not be good for the market, and it's really difficult to find this balance point. So now the market is partying because there's less risk of inflation and less fear of high interest rates, but soon the market will be in fear again of the recession. So this will be interesting where this tipping point will be, and we just have to be patient and wait for this point to come. So sometimes the first direction is often the false one, so we just have to wait and be patient, so to retest the pre-market lows and then break below. Like yesterday, we had the same rally pre-market and then we're selling off, settling sideways and then trying to push back. So still a high volatility here, and we will probably see this in the next trading days and weeks. A lot of volatility intraday here. And we are pulling back harsh. That's what I expected. And you see the parabolic here acted as a resistance. It's sometimes really interesting to see that these parabolic dots are acting as resistance levels. Oh, this is a nice pullback. Really nice. Right back to VWAP. This one is acting as a support right now. Let's see if the market can hold some seconds here and then push below on the second or third attempt. Let's see gold price. Gold is going further to the upside, 0.95% green right now. So you see, these news were good news for gold. Less fear of inflation, but also less fear of higher interest rates. And this is what gold traders love here. $2,020 right now. Natural gas still at the 210. Crude oil still above $81. You see the movement is about like the stock market. $195 for Tesla, and Nvidia $277.70. Rejection here at the VWAP, back to the previous resistance level. This was the level from yesterday and one of the pre-market levels here. First high point before we saw this breakthrough. And yesterday it was also an interesting point here. Pulling back, so on the second or third attempt we will probably see the break below VWAP if the market is not strong enough to hold these levels. But the news were good. we can have a look at silver. So silver is sometimes like gold, moving to the upside. Let's see silver here for the May future. 2.3% to the upside for silver. And you see this giant rally beginning in March here. From the lows to today's high, 22.7%. Really nice rally here. And there's still more upside potential. You see we are near the previous highs now. They will probably act as a smaller resistance. But then on a second or third attempt we will manage to go above. The same with gold price. We often say that silver is the smaller brother of gold, because most people are looking at gold, but silver is moving a lot quicker than gold is. So just compared with gold in the previous days. So from the lows to the highs, 11%. So silver made the double amount, 22.7% instead of 11%. Nasdaq sideways trading here, right above VWAP. Let's see ES future. Making the same movements, but trading below VWAP and below the 20 EMA. Let's see it on a daily time frame. Still green, still far away from the 9 and 20 EMA, so there's a lot of room to see some correction to the downside, probably back into this 4050 points area where the 20 EMA is sitting, where we had the previous high points. So I'm expecting the market to go back to this level here. This is about a 2.5% move. We don't have to go there right away today, but maybe over the Easter weekend. Let's see which news can lead us down there, because it was a pretty green rally here in the previous days, 4% movement in just 5 trading days. What are my thoughts about natural gas? So no change from yesterday. I still believe that this is a nice doji candle and we can see a reversal here, but I would wait for the $2.25 for the previous low point here to be broken above and to settle above. Then we can probably see a rally back to the $3 area. Here this was a $3 and the high point was at $3.15, but I wouldn't aim at $4 or $5. Even if we have seen $10 in the previous year, I wouldn't expect the prices to go back there. But $3 is possible, of course, and if you enter here at 230 and you are aiming at $3, this would still be about 30% move. So natural gas is difficult to trade, and yeah, it's not for nothing told the Widowmaker. So be cautious if you trade natural gas. We can still break below, because some days you see these weird moves here, these up moves, and then the next day, this was over the weekend, we had a big gap down and then even more downside here. So this was a 12.8% move over the weekend, and on Monday really red opening. So you have to be cautious when you trade natural gas, and you have to have your stop loss and your clear levels in place where you want to exit your position if it's not going into your direction. So give it some time, wait for some confirmation, and then you can enter above $2.25, but not enter it too early, even if you have an early sign here that this could be interesting for a reversal. Still sideways trading, looks a little bit weak here for Nasdaq. So let's see if the market will go to lower levels. I will let you trade on your own. We will meet us tomorrow again for the news, pre-market then this time. So tomorrow at about, where is it here? At 2 p.m. my time, so this is 8 a.m. Eastern time for ADP non-farm employment change. I will be live streaming again. We will also have ISM non-manufacturing. So if I'm not able to live stream this one here, then I will live stream ISM non-manufacturing, but we will have a live stream together tomorrow. So be prepared, and if you haven't done so far, please subscribe to my channel and please give a thumbs up if you like this stream. Let's meet tomorrow. Have a nice trading day and some decent profits. See you. Goodbye.